during for the first time in the Test match, and
285 runs behind. Still the West Indies. Gone for 4. Good control by Lara. That over 300 runs have been scored on each day of this Test match so far, barring the third day when it was 253. And so far, we've got half the runs that the West Indies require in this session to keep themselves in the match. Australia, of course, requires 7 wickets.
We'll get at least a couple here. May go all the way. It does. It's a quick outfield.
And I think the look on the face of Jason Gillespie says it all, because this is a shot that only a genius can play. Let's look at this. That is a shot out of the highest class from Brian Lara. He's in the zone. That is a shot out of the highest class from Brian Lara. He's in the zone.
For Lara, isn't it, the way he batted up till now? Well, he's been bowling well, but he's really in 6s and 7s.
He looks like he wants to get a boundary to bring up this century. Is it they're going to be the century now? 2 runs to Hogg unless he misfills. So Lara goes to 98. Now the crowd will start to get involved. The buzz around at Queen's Park Oval will start to be and reach a crescendo shortly. They know it's just 2 runs. There's 2 runs basically anywhere on the leg side unless he hits it straight to mark to Steve Waugh, who's moved to wide mid-on.
Well, it's interesting. There's no security guys out there today. I mean, surely, I think the way they're on the edge of their seats. If nobody runs on this ground, I'll be surprised.
It's down to a single, though. That's the only other place on the square leg where he can't get the single. So 99. 3 balls left in the over. Can he get the strike back?
Well, they're on the edge of their seats. It's a real buzz. Just one run away from his first goal in this match to get that first elusive 100 on his home ground. Well, they got radios on, they got TVs on, you name it, they got them on. I don't think they really need to listen to that to know what's going on when you're sitting at the ground. I think you'd know what was going on if you were a couple of miles away in Trinidad at the moment.
Deflection, and the ball just holding up and not going to get to the boundary, but they'll come for 3 so that Lara will have the strike on 99.
The crowd are starting to buzz. They know that he needs 6 through century. There's a fine leg and a man forward square leg on the boundary line. That's where it goes. The man's out there. It won't carry to him. He'll get 2 runs. He's decided he's not going to cop this short stuff. He's going to take him on. And no ball as well. So I think it's the field placing that's been disturbing Lara. Excellent field placing, because it doesn't look as though the man in front of square leg is going to come into play against the bowler of his speed, but it stopped him playing the shot until then.
Yes, he's been getting himself into trouble with the bouncer, and, well, decided to have a go at this one. Unless he hits it a long way in the air, it's not going to cause him too much trouble. There's a big gap on that onside. This is the shot. Basically a pull shot. That one didn't get up. That's the variable bounce we're talking.
And 2 runs accrue to Lara. And failing there, one coming into Lara, and he helped himself to 4 lovely runs. Well played.
Well, that's really what the Pakistanis are scared of. Lara's very strong onside, and if you watch it, he only tapped it. I mean, there wasn't even much. Look at it, he just tapped it and he beat the fielder, and that's gone.
And splendid Pepsi have sponsored this telecast in Pakistan. Pepsi are everywhere. They've also, of course, sponsored Imran Khan's coaching clinics. And I think that's going to go for 4. It is not a good ball, but very well played by Lara.
Yeah, certainly a very good shot this by Brian Lara. On that occasion, the ball coming into the left-hander, pitching in line with the stumps, and Brian Lara just clipping it behind square. Well, I think what Wasim Akram is trying to do, Henry, I just noted work there.
Now then, Wasim Akram has been brought back into the attack. The ball to Lara.
What a good shot that is. That's, we've seen plenty of examples of Brian Lara's great timing. But that was just a little swat. Almost like swatting flies.
It's wonderful, wonderful improvisation.
Rate required is still 4.48, but they're not falling behind. They're not building up over 5. That's very important.
Yes, I think if they can just keep it ticking over at this pace without losing wickets, they'll be in business. In the air, what a good shot that was. Not very short, back onto his back foot, whack over the top of mid-wicket's head, and thud into the fence down there. 9 runs off the over. Beautiful shot, Brian Lara. No wicket for 36.
Brian Lara had a magnificent, I suppose you'd call it, well, I was thinking pull shot, but it really wasn't quite a pull shot. Whatever name you want to put on it, it was very well timed. It does get off the ground.
Nicely played away, that's 4. Consecutive boundaries, one on the offside, one on the leg side, and that indicates that generally a fast bowler is getting a bit tired, and probably Steve Waugh has asked for that one last over effort from Brett Lee, although he did look a little bit fatigued in the previous over, but Steve Waugh took the punt and it's not working.
Good shot, deciding just to work it down the leg side, but a lot of bat on it, kept it down. Steve Waugh's position at a short square leg position, and Jason Gillespie very wide at
This second innings, and Brian Lara walks to the crease at number 4. Yet to get 100 on his home ground in front of his own people here in Trinidad and Tobago. He needs to get 1 here in this innings.
Well, he does, and he's come out there with the weight of the West Indies hopes on his shoulders. Sometimes you feel sorry for him. He's got so much ability.
That's gone. He's quick through the air, Brett Lee, but this pitch will slow down anything.
Yeah, to get him up, Lee's got to bowl him short. As I said the other day, he's low in delivery, so he has to thump him in a bit shorter than most, especially Gillespie. Gives that time for Lara. He picks him up early anyway, but it just gives him that extra time. Good pull shot. Well, it's a hook shot, really. See how close he goes to the stumps here. And he's hit it pretty well. Just wants to watch.
Brian Lara, still on 99. And that's it. That's his 100. 100, number 24 is brought up with a 6. An innings of the highest class. Slower, but filled with responsibility.
Lara gets the 24th test century with a magnificent shot over a vacant square leg area on the boundary. Callis took it short, and Lara obliged. Managed to middle it quite well. Picks up. Value was 6 runs to get him to his 100. 24th it is. Well played, Brian Lara.
Goodish start by the West Indies, but they've lost 2 wickets. Great shot, 4 runs, and it also brings up Brian Lara's 7,000th run in one-day international cricket.
And as quickly as you could see from anybody. Lovely shot.
What a career. There it is, 7,003 one-day international runs now. 45 50s, 1400s. Another terrific shot, this time on the offside. He certainly gave that some. Back-to-back boundaries. Whack. Brilliant stuff. High back left and slaps it through the covers. Now, this will be a test for Donald. First 2 balls in this game have gone for 4s. That's making the first 3. Brilliant. Absolutely outstanding from Brian Lara. 12 off 3 balls. Tries the bouncer, gets it away. It's not going to go for 4. Gary Kirsten is chasing, and they'll come back for 2. Action-packed over that one, that's for sure. 14 runs from it. Alan Donald's first over. West Indies now 49 for 2. Great shot, just in front of point on the offside, 4 runs.
So the crowd really did come to see. It's in the air. Is it going? It's going. Yes, it's gone. 6 more.
That's fine. That'll be 4 more. So an expensive over.
3 fours came in 1 Donald over, and then a mighty 6 over square leg before the little maestro went for 1 pull too many.
And it's 6.
That's away too. Brilliant. Slightly short, pounced on it.
Well, that shot just brings me to the point I was trying to make about our cameraman. That fantastic shot again from Brian Lara.
It's another outstanding stroke. There are 2 men back. There's one in front of square. He says, I'm not bothered. I'll just smack it for number 4.
In the air. Look, beautifully played. Well in front of square. 4 from Lara.